Hey, what's up traders? Dave FX Hunter here with weekly Forex forecast for the 6th February 21. So on the dollar index COT data, we can see that it was actually moving slightly higher right now, and but any big longs didn't come. However, what happened? Big shorts was built here on the USD, so I'm thinking that we will see the quite weak USD. Here is what we have seen on the euro. So euro was quite bullish, and it dropped last week slightly a lot, because we can see the big change in the -28 where the banks has closed the big positions, and we don't see that they build it any big shorts, right? So they still not shorting yet. So it was just a buying dip. So I'm expecting this quite strong euro for the following week. Let's continue with the franc. On the franc, we can see that the banks has added the longs positions, which would mean the USD franc weaker because it's shorts on the USD franc. Let's go US JPY, and on the JPY we can see some adding of the longs. So the JPY could make a correction next week after this nice bull run. Let's continue with the GBP. The GBP is quite strong, right? So we can see this is constantly building the longs positions. However, they added some shorts last week, but then it moved higher again. So I'm still bullish on the pound. Aussie, we can see profit taking here. Here is a quite big profit taking going on for quite some time. However, this is data from the Tuesday, right? And I remember that the Wednesday it bounced up, and it will be even the more bullish against the dollar. So, but we don't see it in the data yet. Here is the CAD and Canadian dollar slight position profit taking, because the CAD is slightly on a higher. So I will show you on the charts, and I'm expecting it to be stronger than the dollar. Next one is a Kiwi. They added some more longs, so still bullish. They added as well the shorts. Actually, the Kiwi is in the stupid range right now. It's boring. We can see a slight change, and I think it will move a bit higher next week. So that's for this pair. So let's quickly look for the Mexican peso. Slightly not much happening in here. It's still 50-50, so I'm not trading this one now. And here is the gold. What we are seeing here is slight big decreasing in the longs positions for the last month, but the shorts as well decreased too. So the gold could bounce up soon. Let's go to the charts. Based on these things, I have built some plan, and I will show you right now on the lower time frames. I will not do complete analysis as usually. Now I want to show you on the lower time frames, right? So here is the Euro Aussie, right? What actually happened in here, we have this coefficient of my COT numbers, right? So we are seeing actually 5 and then -1 reported when the chart was here. So what does it mean? We had this accumulation pace, then the price moved higher, and they reduced these longs positions, right? Why? Because they coming back into this level, which is actually this daily level, and more these levels, from where we might expect the bounce higher, right? So that's why I would be looking for the long. As well, I want to mention one thing. As you can see, these my pre-planned trades, it does not mean that I will take them like they are right now. I will, of course, will be waiting for some more signs of the bullishness, right? So don't take this as a financial advice. This is my pre-plan. Next one will be the Aussie. So this is the Aussie, and here is what I actually said that was happening. We have seen the profit taking, right, for quite some time. So this is what our number is saying, that. So we have seen that the number was quite bullish, and then profit taking, profit taking, profit taking, profit taking. But look what was happening. Liquidity dip, right? Here was again the small number reported, but look what happened here, and then this bull run, breaking through the yesterday high, right? So what I'm expecting right now actually is that we can see that the less people is in the long side, so that could mean that we might could see the price going higher. So what I will wait for is that the price will retest the previous day's high and then continue up into this liquidity zone, where probably would be the stop losses of those who take the short in here, right? So we have as well the levels, of course, in here, and they are even so into the daily, right? So we will come back into this daily level. Of course the price can go higher, but I decided that I will do like something like a more realistic targets, right, and not be targeting 300 pips as sometimes I did in the past, right? So the next one will be the euro. Euro looks perfect, right? So what we are seeing in here is that basically, and this is a similar thing as happened on the Euro-Aussie, right? Remember, we have the accumulation phase, but they did 5, 5, then just 1, so they took out the profit, and once they came back into the level, and I think here was the daily level or something like that. Yes, into this daily level, we are seeing the strong move higher. So where the price could continue right now when 79% people is in the shorts currently, so where these people will have the stop losses, they probably been shorting something like trend lines here, break, or retest, and where they put stop losses, they will be here, 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 and the most of them will be somewhere around here, right? So what I wait for right now is this is difficult to enter, right? That's why I bring this natural Fibos, because it's actually the part of my indicator which I have shared in it. You just need to add it into it. It's in the settings as a natural Fibos. Look at it. So what could come here nicely is something like a retest or here is this break. So that would be, of course, the perfect if the price come back into here and then continue higher. But I don't think this is going to happen. So we need to watch the market and be cautious what's going to be happening. Here we have this strong volume candle. So I think something like a retest of these levels and then continuation higher could work, right? So of course then the trade would look different. However, this is a set, it's my pre-plan. I know the price, of course I don't know, but I have a lot of things telling me that the price could come back into here, into this top, so I will be looking for the long. Currently I'm not sure how I will enter, that's why I cannot just place the trade like this. So what I will do, I will of course be waiting and monitoring the price on the opening on the London market trading hours, what's gonna be happening if there is a signs of the bullishness, right? Then my trade of course will be looking slightly different, but depends on the conditions. So what I can say right now, waiting for the pullback and move higher. How I will enter right now, I don't know yet, right? So next one will be euro franc. It's bullish for me as well, because we have this euro bullish and we expecting the euro come back into this daily level. So what I'm thinking that could happen in here, look, we have a 77% people trapped in their shorts, right? So we can see that in this range we dipped into the liquidity a couple times. Here was this retest of this level, right? Now the price bounced above the yesterday high, the previous day high, so retest and the continuation higher could work on this one. And where is the target? Look at this previous levels, right? So of course that would be perfect if the price goes all the way up, but I would be happy if the price comes back into these levels. It's actually this previous accumulation phase, so this is not like a strong institutional level because it did not make something big, right? The level actually was in here because here happened a strong break, so it's at least the imbalance, right? So that's why I'm targeting this. Alright, next one will be pound franc. Pound franc, massive move up, and this one is a kind of like it's already too high, and but I think we still can reach we still can reach this level, right? But I will not just open the trade and enter like this. I will need to see some more dips. Actually, let me bring this like that, so you see it, of course, the better. So what I'm thinking that could happen in here is that as we have look what we have here. This is actually the trap, right? So these equal lows. Once they will be broken, the traders will enter the shorts, right? Which would be the nice opportunity for the banks to go long. And I think it can go all the way up into here, below the retail's liquidity. All right, next one is Euro-USD, and I'm actually the long term thinking that it can be bearish, but we must know what happened in here. So let's try to decode it. We know that the banks has been bullish, then they start to take out the profit, so -4 minus T, and then we have +3, +6, +6, +2, right? So as I was saying the previous week, we've been expecting the something like a bullishness, because as the price was dropping all this way down, they've been building the positions. Only the last week what we are seeing is a big drop in the long positions in this period, but we don't know what happened in here. But we can guess what happened in here. What happened in here? They dipped into this liquidity zone and into this daily levels, the previous levels. And what they did on these levels in the past, let's look at it in here. Let me turn off this. So in here we can see that on this previous level they actually been buying a lot. This is where the price bounced, right? And we have the evidence what happened here. Look, +7 and +7. So what basically they did, they came back, they basically came back into the level where they had interest to buy, and they bought exactly on this level, right? So I actually missed a bit this trade. That's why I decided to go and to execute my ideas on the lower time frame, because this was actually the perfect and the simple trade. Like you see the level, you can see they've been, you know, ranging, then they dipped lower with slightly bigger volume, bounce up, right? Then you have the retest, and this is the trade I should be in, which I wasn't, because simply was not looking at it on the smaller time frame. So right now where the price could go, I'm thinking we are going back into this daily level, right? So I'm thinking we are going in here, and instead of waiting the half week in here for taking a short, what I will do is that I will be waiting for the smaller correction or some evidences of the bullishness around here, and I would like to take a long. As I said, I'm expecting the price to come into this level. I will of course not be targeting in here, because I don't think it's gonna happen like this. It will probably happen something like this, because here we have as well the imbalance. So if the price goes here, then we will have something more, more correction, or something like you know, ranging. So if that happen, and then I will be looking for the another. Sorry, I didn't want to have this. I will be looking for the another long trade, right, with the target in there. So just this one, 60-70 pips target, but still good risk reward ratio. It's enough for me. So next one is a pound. Pound is set, it's bullish, right? We have seen it, and you will see it on this chart. So it's quite sharp. I was actually in the previous week waiting for the short in here, but I closed the trade because I saw this is fucking bullish. And this one is actually the trade which makes me thinking, look, so what we have seen here, the banks has been bullish, then they close the positions, then they drop it, and we are seeing a +7, right? That's a shame that we actually don't have this information on the Tuesday, right? We get this information on the Friday. So again, we don't know about this, and it's a big shame, and I think it's unfair. Unfortunately, we cannot do anything with that. So the price almost reached this daily level. That's a shame that it did not, because then I would be more interested to take a long. And where I'm thinking we are going into this liquidity zone. So if that happen like this, this trade will be invalidated for me. If the market will open, you know, doing something like this in here, and then it dropped, then I will be interested into it. But if that goes like this, then this is not valid for me anymore. So I'm bullish on the pound, and we will see how it will goes. Watch my Telegram for sure, because I will be posting the updates in there. This is a pound JPY, and I think something similar as on the GBP USD. So we are bullish, and if we retest this previous day high, I think another high could be up to this daily, right? But as said, I would be happy enough to take just a 50% of the daily range, and then potentially looking for another trade. That's a little adjustment into my strategy. And yeah, our next one is a USD-CAD. So as we said, USD-CAD, actually we have seen that the banks actually closed the positions, right? So what we are seeing in here, I thought that they're building the bullish positions in here, right? But suddenly they closed it, then they moved up, and nothing much happened. So we're seeing slight growth, but again, we don't have a data for the rest of the week, and it looks like we will move back lower into this level, and even we could go into the lower levels. Let me show you this 4 hours levels and these weekly levels, and even this daily. There is simply not such a big positions, and the US dollar looks so weak still. So I think we will see even this one. So if the price will slightly retrace, I will be looking for the shorts into here, and then if we will still see the signs of bearishness, then another short below into this liquidity, right? So yeah, so this is the change. Simply I think that we will see the move like this, but I will not be trying to hold it in one trade, step by step, levels by levels, and I think this is what I used to be doing before, and I think it's still good to not be trying to hold such a big moves, because you know, watching the price, how the market is eating back your profit, it's very stressful, right? So right now I will turn off this. So this is the Kiwi, and I said that they actually built some more longs positions, and they added the shorts as well. So that's why we getting this -4, right? So what I'm expecting in this market is, as said, it's ranging. We can see that it's ranging around here. I was actually in the trade for quite some time, and don't know what to do. I was expecting it to drop. It's still not happening, you know. It's going to the profit, back into the negative profit. But so what I will trade this week, well, here is liquidity. Most likely many traders will have a stop losses in here. Why? Because we have 18% people in the long, so that means that another 82% is in the short. So where they put stop loss, there will be at least in here, might in here, right? So I would be interested to see how the market will go to stop hunt them, right? So let me bring them back this gap, right? So in this gap you can see, right, these equal highs would be probably taken out. So for me, the correction into the 50% of the previous day and the move up could work nicely. There should be as well some level, right? So we can see the break of this daily level, which would be now working as a support, right? So this could be nice trade. Next one is USD JPY. We can see that the JPY has strengthened, and that we having the quite weak data on the dollar. So what this could mean is this was a nice stop hunt, right? So people started to short in here, they put stop loss above, boom, they took them out. So I would be waiting just for the small correction and hope I will be executed on the beginning of this session. And my target will be this previous accumulation phase. However, I will close half of the position here on the 4 hours, right? So I'm definitely bearish on this one because USD looks so weak. And the last one will be the franc. And what we will see here, I think I have a short. Yes, I'm planning to take a short. However, here is quite a weird situation. So what I'm waiting for is that if the price will retrace back, or what will most likely happen, here's this previous day low, so I think it would be broken, then it will make some correction, you know. So don't definitely try to short this breakout. That would be stupid, because then the market will take it back into here, into these previous levels, and then they might go lower, right, to take out these lows. Yeah, so this is my simple plan. Of course it can change, and the update, and I will not trade just these trades, and hopefully there will be more opportunities, and we will see that during the week. Alright, my friends, so this is it. I wish you have a great rest of the weekend. Bye bye.